Hey garden dreamers, Joe here. Remember we cut my zinnias? They're growing, yay, so pretty. I cut them so they could bush out and it took about maybe like a week for them to come out. So yay. Also, I am growing cannas. I think I planted a canna, I think last year. And I put it here, as you can kind of see it. But I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of cannas. It's coming out nicely, but I mean, the leaves get burnt easily. And I don't know, I'm not happy with her per se. So since it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, it's like 6, 7. And then these, they start to reproduce themselves. So I'm going to, since it did that, I'm going to take off these right here on this side. I guess I'll just leave these here, but I'm going to take these off this side and I'm going to put them in a pot that I have over here and see if they do better. And then I'm going to fill around the pot with marigolds. So let's do that. And Canna's like full sun. So this area, well, my whole flower garden area, we get a lot of caliche also, in case you guys haven't heard me say that. This part of the garden gets full sun from about around 11 to sunset, so pretty much all day. And I'm not sure if that's why her leaves are brown. I don't know. I feel like all cannas start turning brown because I've seen them. There's a lot here in El Paso. And it's rare that I see the canna leaves all green without being burnt, which is why I don't love them. But when I saw this last year, or a year or two ago when I bought it, they had this yellow one and then like a peach colored one. It was so pretty. But I only bought the yellow one to see if I liked it or not. So anyway, let's move this pretty girl to a pot over here. And I had actually already put the Greg's Blue Mist flower in this pot and it was already full. But I took it out and gifted it to one of my friends to put it in her garden because I already have another Blue Mist pot over there. And I don't know, I just didn't want to. So I was also growing these marigolds in one of my raised beds over there, but I put way too many. So I've been taking them out one by one and repotting them here. And then I put some in my flower garden also. I think these are the tall ones, the super tall ones in yellow. So I brought more of the French marigold ones, French dwarf marigolds, and those will stay down while the canna comes up. And the marigolds help deter any animals any pests that might want to be on the canna. So it's a good companion plant. And you know what? I think, grubworm, you a-hole. Look at this bastard. I'm gonna have to, these are grubworms. I don't even have shoes on. Neither does my husband. Kill it with the rock. Sorry, little guy. Sorry.
No, don't. You gotta finish the job.
He's done. Well, I left him for the birds.
I know, but like, get him in the head so he dies, not suffers till a bird eats it.
Oh, okay. So to get rid of grubworms, y'all, I don't like killing animals, but some just gotta go. I have found grubworms in my flower garden, and they don't do anything. They don't do harm to my flower garden. I haven't noticed. So I tend to just leave them there or take them out if I see them. But in my grass, they will like kill the grass. I'll show you guys pictures. So in order to get rid of them, I use milky spore, which is as natural as you can get. And the milky spore goes down, they eat it, and then they explode, and their explosion causes all the other grub worms to die. Sorry guys, this sounds pretty gruesome, but that's what happens. And that's what I use. Not too sure how they got here. I think they're called June bugs, the ones that they become June bugs or something like that. I'm not sure. Point is, I don't like them on my grass because they will destroy it. And I put milky spore. Anywho, back to the canna. I was growing marigolds in the raised bed, and there was too many, so I transferred some here and to my raised garden, to my other garden, my flower garden. And I think these are going to be too tall for the canna as well, but that's all right. They'll die out anyway. But I'm going to put the French marigold so it could fill up the bottom part. Da, 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 da. And in case you haven't seen how to save marigolds, super easy. Each little flower gives you, I don't know, 20 little seeds. You have to just let the flower dry up. You remove the orange part when it's dry, and look how many seeds it gives you. Hence why I planted way too many in the other garden bed. Just sprinkle them. If you want to meticulously place them separate all nicely, you can. I just sprinkled them everywhere, and they mostly all fell in the same spot. And then I'm going to sprinkle some dirt here, and ta-da! Let's see if this looks nice later. I'm going to see what else I can add around the canna. I had been putting grass clippings in here for mulch, but the dirt has kind of settled. The soil has settled a bit, so I did need a little more soil anyway. I'm just going to put a little bit just to cover the marigold seeds, and then water it. And by Halloween, hopefully, Day of the Dead, I'll have this with marigolds because they grow pretty easy. So.
What garden is this?
What garden is what? Oh, really funny. My husband's trying to be funny. I'm supposed to put bricks right here, but that...
It's still leaking, huh?
Yeah. It's still leaking.
My nemesis.
My husband has fixed it. I promise you, at least 5 or 6 times, and it keeps doing the same thing. I don't know. So I can't cover this with brick until that leak is fixed. He's tried. I feel so bad because he keeps doing it, and it'll be like 2 weeks and it won't leak, and then it starts again. I think it's just trying to annoy my husband. Butterfly.
You just step on a grub one?
Ew! I probably did. Y'all, it looks like it's wet. Just a quick tip. Looks like it's wet. But if you do this, it is not wet. See that? It didn't even go through. So you want to either get a drip system on your potted plants, or you just want to put the water hose to drip, just like that, and just leave it there for about 10 minutes till it actually goes all the way down. Because sometimes what it tends to do also is the water comes to the side of the pot, and then it starts draining down there, and you guys think like, oh, she's full of water. But she actually is not. The water just went to the sides and fell down to the bottom hose. A little tip and trick. You can get like the ollas also, and those will water for you. The roots will get watered, and it's like less water wasted. I don't have one. Sometimes I put the little water globes. Ta-da! It's 5.5 weeks later, and this is what she's looking like. You see how tall the marigolds get? And my canna is looking really nice. The leaves are not burnt. She has a flower already. The ones where I got her from, they still look wonky. No flower. I don't know why they don't like the ground over there. But this one's doing really good. Unfortunately, the dwarf marigolds that I put, I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 4 or 5 barely growing. So 5.5 weeks and they're barely coming out. I don't know if they're gonna make it. Maybe by Halloween, maybe they'll come out. But these big marigolds, which I don't even know what kind of marigolds these are. Anyway, these already have the yellow marigolds. My zinnia is giving me some flowers already also. So she's filling up nicely. I'm super happy. Let me show you the globe that I had just mentioned in the last part that I water with, which is these. I fill them with water, and then you just stick them in. And really quick, I wanted to show you guys, since I showed you at the beginning of the video, that I did another video about cutting the zinnias and how the more you cut them, the more they grow. And in the years past, I didn't want to do that because I was scared to like cut them. But now this year, I've been cutting and cutting and cutting, and I've been making little bouquets for friends and family, which is really nice to gift them away so they could feel my labor of love. And so anyway, just wanted to show you guys that they're growing super nice now. So don't be scared to cut those zinnias. And the more I cut them, the more they grow. So they're looking really good. Thanks for watching. Hope I helped you out a bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.